Hello and welcome to Chef 100 kilograms Villa Sati. Just having a break from sitting on the laptop, and I thought, following some comments, I would take you on a little tour around the gym. So those of you who are seeing me for the first time, please refer back to my videos to get an idea of who I am, why am I doing this, and a little bit about the story behind the channel. Intrinsically, it's a channel dedicated to mental health and fitness, and guys and girls, young and old, rich and poor, just believing that you can achieve all you want to do by overcoming, by believing, by showing dedication, all the rest of it. And today is a slightly different take on a blog, because today there won't be any bench pressing. Look back at my previous video and see how I've progressed in that. Today is replying back to all the comments who said, "Chef, take us around the gym and tell us what you got." So intrinsically, this is a garage. This is the garage at the end of the garden. It's a 25 foot by 9 foot garage, a single garage that, when I moved here, was just dedicated to gym equipment. But over the years, as the house has got smaller, as the house has got bigger, and we've acquired more stuff, it's basically shrunk. So now I've had to give up the gym to the fridge, the freezer, the furniture at the back, the fishing gear, all the bits and pieces that of course you want in a gym, like a carpet cleaner, like a dartboard, and all the other bits and pieces. So let me just press pause and I'll give you another angle to see what I've got in the home gym. So as you can see there, I have pull-up bars. So that's a neutral grip pull-up bar, which is something that I use. And over here, as you can see here on the other side, I also have another pull-up bar for wide pull. So I've basically got the options of the wide pull, where are we? The wide pull or the close. And yeah, that's good. I mean, I've been able to do up to 25 pull-ups on that one a good number of years ago. That's something that I had to work up to over a good 2 or 3 months. And this one is primarily what I use maybe if I'm just finishing off a bicep workout or just trying to get a bit of a stretch in the lower lats. So that's up in the eaves. I often refer to this, which you can't see there, which when you lie down on the bench actually says "prove them wrong." So I'm looking at "prove them wrong." I'm looking at the flags there, which actually means something to me, and it helps drive that last rep out. So I'll give you a different angle and you can see a little bit more about it. So at the end, which you often don't see, we have a multi-gym. We've got the squat rack, load of tools obviously, the bench, we've got another bench there, we've got some dumbbells. Let me turn it around and you can see it from a different angle. Okay, so as you walk into the gym, I mean, this is pretty much what you're greeted with. So apart from the fridge and freezer, that's where I do most of the bench pressing from. We've got some 32s there. That's probably the heaviest set of pre-made ones I've got. A couple of 15s up there, and I've got 2 45s that are always made up there. Behind there we've got a extension bar, a Tricep press, which I use. You've seen me use that. And then we've got one on the other bench there, which I use for lat pull. The multi-gym actually does have a pec deck on the back of it, but it's immersed behind all the furniture. So primarily I use the lat pull down, and down the bottom there I will attach another bar to do some cable rows, and the seated I will use for the quads and the hamstrings. All the bars are 7.5, the big ones are 11.7 kilos. So this top one here I use obviously for squatting, but also when I raise the bench up, it's good for shoulder pressing. So off the back of that, best squat in here is 158 kilos, which isn't great, I know, but it's what I can do. Best bench off the acro stands was 154, and then obviously a couple of weeks ago I got the new bench. I also have another pull-up bar here for wide pull-ups, which my best off of that a number of years ago was 25 in one hit. As you can see up in the eaves, a whole host of other bits and pieces for adding to benches. And over here we have sort of some deadlift bars set up. Well, the deadlift bars there are for the kids, so there's like 30 and 30 or thereabouts, which I tend to use to warm up my arms for bicep curling. And I've got a deadlift bar which is just loaded up with 100 kilos on the nail. Best deadlift in here, if you're interested, is 174 kilos, whilst facing the Bosnian flags and my big brother shouting all obscenities at me to get the bar up. I've always wanted to do 4 plates. I have a lower back condition, but that shouldn't stop me, but it does mentally put some challenges in my way when it comes to pulling. So hence my leg and back work always struggles with what I believe is my back about to go bang. So that pretty much is it. Once I squat, I move the bench horizontally under there, and it opens up the floor. So I haven't got a huge amount of space, but you know what, it does it, and it works. And that pretty much is the tour of the gym. Is a tour of the gym. There's tools, there's fridges, there's fishing gear, there's furniture, there's a whole plethora of things, but most importantly there is a lot of 1.25 inch bars and weights. And I've got probably realistically about 350 kilos worth of weight in here. I mean, I've got 4 lots of 25s, I've got 4 lots of 15s, 4 lots of 10s, 7.5s, loads of 5s. But yeah, it works. It works, and it's what I've always trained with. I have trained at gyms. I used to find that working the job that I used to, I was rushing to get to a gym. I never made use of it, and I just decided, why am I paying this money when I've got all this stuff? Some of this stuff I've had over 20 years probably, and it still works. No point paying crazy money if you can't really. Just grab hold of the stuff. There's another bench you can see there. That one there, I actually got from a farm, which up until a few months ago was my main bench. So there's a whole load of stuff in here, probably stuff I've missed, but there's bars to pull up on, there's benches to sit on, there's cables to push down, and there's lead, there's iron, and there's a bit of grip. In the summer here, it is like a sauna, and in the winter, it is perishing. So the Rock has the Iron Paradise, Dorian Yates has the dungeon, I have what is affectionately known as the fridge. So there's a bit of a framing shot for you. Plenty of weights, plenty of motivation, and plenty of desire to constantly improve oneself. And over there, behind this shoulder here, you can see the straps and the knee supports on the, of course there's going to be a carpet cleaner. That's an idea. If you like what you see, if you want to see more, tomorrow will be the next upload of a new challenge. Put those comments in down below where you want to see me go with this. Obviously you've seen what I did over the last month. This is a fresh month, a fresh 4 weeks worth of training to see what goals we can achieve. Have the most amazing Tuesday. Thanks for your love and support. Please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, sharing, giving us a like, giving us a comment. Get this channel growing. Positive mental health is a real thing, as well as bad mental health. We all have good and bad mental health. So remember, you've got to believe to succeed, as I always say. There's no shame. Hashtag just call me chef, and I shall see you for tomorrow's upload. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.